Hello students, today we will start with subject code MBA203 Production and Operation Management. Unit 5 is Facilities, Layout and Material Handling. So the output of the layout decisions tells the placement of the departments, work groups within the departments, workstations, machines, stock handling points within a production facility. The objective is to arrange these elements in a way that ensures a smooth workflow or a particular traffic pattern. So this is the main objective, to continue on having the smooth workflow. So what first we will see plant layout. Plant layout is the overall arrangement of the production process, store room, stock room, tool room, material handling equipments, racks, sub stores, employee services, all other accessories required for the facilitations of the production in the factory. So in the plant layout, all these are necessary to arrange in proper order. Okay. So it encompasses the production and services facilities, provides for the most effective utilization of the main material machines constituting the process. It is a master blueprint for the coordinating all the operations performed inside the factory. So this is about plant layout. Here different objectives of ideal plant layout are given, like minimization of material handling, elimination of the bottlenecks to balancing of the plant capacities, high material turnover, effective utilization of installed capacity. So the return on the investment may be maximized, effective utilization of the space, manpower. Okay. All these are the objectives of an ideal plant layout. Next is factors affecting the plant layout decisions. So there are factors like type of production, production system, scale of production, type of machine. It is single purpose or multi-purpose machine, which affects the plant layout. Then type of building facilities. The building is single story building or multiple story building. Okay. Then availability of total floor area, the allocation of space for machines, workbenches. Okay, these are basic important factors affecting the plant layout decision. Next is material flow systems. Okay, so main machines and materials. These are the three basic inputs in the manufacturing process. Generally, main and machines tend to remain static while the materials move from one workstation to another for the purpose of processing. So material flow is very important. The raw material pass through various paths till they are converted into the finished products. The flow pattern of the material helps in eliminating bottlenecks, rushing, backtracking, ensures good supervision and control. So it also helps in minimizing the material handling cost, effective utilization of plant capacity, reduction in the operating cycle, and profitability returns on the investment. So the material flow system is broadly divided into two categories. One is this is dependent on the availability of floor space, like the horizontal flow system and vertical flow system. Okay, the material flow system, which is divided into two parts. One is horizontal and second one is vertical flow system. First, horizontal flow system. The horizontal flow systems are in the single story building when the flat floor area is available. The starting point is the receiving R of the raw materials and the terminal point is the shipment of the finished good. So R, that is receiving, and shipment. These 2 points are very important. That is horizontal flow system. There are different characteristics of the horizontal flow system, like shortest route, must have roads on both sides, plant area, difficulty in returning empty containers, unsuitable for longer production lines. Okay. So next is vertical flow system. The material flow system divided into two parts, horizontal and vertical. Second one is vertical flow system, arises in the case of multi-store building. Okay, understand this. The horizontal is devised in the single store building, and vertical, which is devised in multi-store building. So multi-store buildings are used where limited land area is available and the processing is done on the materials with the help of light machines. So some other advantages of this, like gravity flow can be tapped. However, it must at first requires the availability of the materials at the top floor. Next is the type of plant layout. So there are different plant layouts like process layout, product layout, combined layout, static layout, or the project layout and job shop layout. So these are the 5 types of plant layouts. First, we will see the process layout. This is also called as functional layout. All the machines performing similar type of operations are grouped at one location in the process layout, like milling machines, cutting machines. Okay, these are clustered in their like groups. Okay, this is all the machines performing similar type of operations are grouped at one location in the process layout. Here, some of the advantages are given of the process layout, like how to eliminate the duplication of machines, enable the optimum use of the installed capacity. It facilitates the flexibility in production. Then it breaks down one machine, does not interrupt the entire production flow. Specialization in supervision, individual incentive schemes can be developed. Okay, and the disadvantage are like the cost increases, processing time is prolonged. Okay, inspection cost increases, cost of supervision increases. These are some of the disadvantage of the process layout. Okay, next is product layout. In this type of layout, the machines are arranged in the sequence as required by the particular product. All the machines are required to balance the particular product line, are arranged in sequential line but not necessarily in the straight line. Here you can see in the example figure that the typical arrangement of the machines in the product with the separate independent product lines for the product A and product B. So here you can see the product A having the machines 1, 2, 3, 4. Product B having the machines 1, 2, and 4. Product C having machine 1, 3, and 4. So this is the different arrangements according to their respective products. Next is the advantages for the product layout, like to reduce material handling, mechanization of material handling, line balancing, effective control over production, effective quality control, effective production planning, maximize use of space. Okay, these are some certain advantages and disadvantages are given for product layout. Next is line balancing concept is given. Line balancing is an analysis method of developing balanced product layouts. Product layouts are shown in the figure 5.2. You can see in 5.2, okay, product layout. Having lines of consecutive workstations, line balancing helps in equally dividing the work to be done among workstations so that the number of workers or the workstations required on the product line is minimized. So following are the some important terms used in regard of the line balancing. One is cycle time, which is the calculation of productive time or per hour divided by demand per hour. So cycle time is calculated. Workstation. Next term is workstation. These are physical locations where a particular set of tasks is performed. Next is work center. This is also physical location where two or more identical workstations are located. Okay. Workstations forms the work centers. Utilization. This is the percentage of time that a production line is working. Formula is given as minimum number of workstations multiplied by 100 divided by actual number of workstations. So procedure of line balancing is given below, like to how to determine the sequence of the task, then draw precedence diagram, make sum of the individual task time, calculate cycle time using a particular logic. The production line is balanced. Here one example is given how to calculate and all that. Line of balance. Here you can refer this example. Solution is given here. Please study this example by yourself. Next is mixed or combined layout. This is generally pure process or pure product layout is not found in practice. So both process and product layouts are mutually exclusive. Proper compromise reappearing the benefits of both the layouts is possible to some extent. Product layout for the main product with process layout or for joint or by product tapping the ideal capacity of product layout along with marginal investments required in process layout. So some of these are process for development of the combined layout. Next is static product layout or the project layout. The manufacturing operation requires the movement of men, machine, and materials. Generally, few inputs tends to be static while the others are moving. So product layout and process layout, generally the machines have fixed installations and the operators are static in terms of their specific workstations. Cellular or group layout. Here an attempt is made to introduce some of the advantage of line layout into a situation where pure line layout is not practical. So example is given, manufacturer is interested in creating a cellular manufacturing layout. This is the layout with its current machines. The chart below in figure 5.5 shows the machines required by each part. Organize the machines and part into cells. So rearrange the rows. First, place the machines that produce the same parts in adjacent rows. So here are the given like A, E and H. A, H, E is given in same sequence. Okay. These are the first we have to rearrange the row, then columns are rearranged. Further fine arranging will lead to following matrix. Here you can see the example. Based on rearranged matrix, we can have following cells for different parts, like cell 1 having DI, part 1 and part 4. Okay, part 3, 5 is given for cell 3. So we can have the 3 cells containing different machines. Process chart. The most commonly used process charts are operations process chart and flow process chart. Operations process chart, it is process chart which gives an overall picture by recording in sequence only the main operations and inspections, that is O and I. So it is process chart which gives an overall picture by recording in sequence only the main operations O and inspection I. So process chart method is given, charted by whom, date is given, location, chart begins and date. Then work, break, shoe inspected on bus, remove from bus, clean, warm lining filled, new lining fitted. So this is the one operation, like one is recondition shoes, okay. Operation 7, fitted to bus. Inspection 2, fitted to bus and road tested. So this is specifies types of chart, job concern, date of study, and where chart begins, chart ends. Includes adequate and accurate description of all the activities, number of each activity for identification, each class of symbol. Okay, these are included in process chart. Next is flow process chart. A flow process chart setting out the sequence of flow of a product or a procedure by recording all events under review using a appropriate process chart symbol. So there are types like man type, material type, and equipment type. A flow process chart which records what the workers does. Material type, it records what happens to material, and equipment type which records how the equipment is used. So summary is given, present and proposed time, number and time is given. Flow diagram is given, a diagram or a model substantially to scale which shows the location of specific activities carried out and the routes followed by workers, materials or equipment in their execution. This is about flow diagram. Travel chart, it is also called as from to chart. From to chart. Okay, since it depicts the entire material flow amongst the department taken as source and destinations. So we present here in 5.9 a typical travel chart. So travel chart is given, casting, drilling, machine, welding, inspection. Total is given, drilling, machine, welding, inspection, and total is given. Next is rail chart. Relationship chart denotes relationship amongst department based on closeness of the activities in the department. So IEMIEIOUX. So A for absolute is essential, important, ordinary, unimportant, non-desirable. So this is the given casting. So summary, facilities layout is a place where activities in production system takes place. A good layout can provide real competitive advantage by facilitating materials and information flow. It also can enhance employees' work life. A good layout keep track in to minimize production time is predictable. In a good layout, interstage storage of material is very minimum. In a good service layout should provide easily understood service flow pattern, adequate waiting facilities, minimum working material movement. A good service layout should provide high scale volume per square foot of facility. So these are the some key terms which will see in next. So this is all about fifth chapter. In next chapter, we'll start with sixth chapter. And today we will stop here. Thank you, everyone.